First things first, before we get into the stables, we're going to talk about the turnouts. No, I lied. We're going to talk about the horses that are away, right now. Illinois, we get Not an Angel, who's making her start this weekend. Then she has one more stake left, I believe, and then hopefully makes enough points for the Night of Champions, they call it out there. She's sitting fifth right now and looks in incredible form by all accounts from Angie and Rob. So I hope and expect she'll do very well this weekend, and we'll see her. I'll be in New Zealand, but hopefully we'll see her on the Night of Champions. Ivanka, big news. So I had sent an email out after her first start saying, we're just going to turn her out. So Rob and Angie had sent me an email a couple weeks later and said, hey, this filly's better. She seems better. We've been really working on her leg and had some vet work done on it. We think she's going to be all right. So I said, well, I'm not there to make a decision. You guys are professionals. You're trainers. You do a great job. We'll continue on, but she's on a short leash. And if things don't work out, I'm going to take a little flack over this. But I trust your opinion, and we'll continue down that road. So we did. They went to qualifier, and I guess there was a screw up with the starting gate, and it looked worse. You know, she made a break and didn't finish up well, and I'm like, Jesus. Then they took her down to Illinois State Fair in Springfield, I think. She jogged the other night in the consolation. 2-1 last half, 59 last quarter, and 29 won by 5 lengths. Good job, Angie and Rob. The horse looked great. And for all the clients, back from, not the dead, but back from the pasture, she delivered a win. So great, happy for them. Very, very happy for not just our clients that own her and me. I own a piece of her, but happy for the clients in Illinois that won that contest with John out in Illinois, and hopefully you got a great thrill out of that. Holding steady the same day made a little bit of a break, but not the end of the world. He's still in the hunt for points. He's still paced in 56 this year, shows a quarter in 27 seconds. Again, their careers don't start and end at 2, as you know. So Holden Steady's well-bred, nice colt. I think he's got some great things in store for us, and hopefully he finishes off the year with a bang. Indiana, Brandon Bates has got Swandre the Giant. We talked about him. I can't very much say anything more nice than I have already about him. One of the nicest 2-year-old trotting colts in North America. I would say we're in the top 10 list with at least 2 of them. So pretty proud of what we've accomplished with our 2-year-old trotting colts this year. Swandre the Giant, and he has Bay Jewel for us. She hasn't really come out yet, but I think she's on her way. Raced well her last start. She's in to go again tonight or tomorrow or something of that nature. And then we have Andrew's powerhouse stable for us in Pennsylvania. Lawmaker racing Wednesday at the Meadows. In just 48 hours, Lawmaker will be racing. Cruising in Style's been tearing it up. Finished second his last start in 55.5-mile track. I drove him on Hambo Day, and he was incredibly improved. Obviously raced good when we raced him in the Canadian Trotting. Was it the Canadian Trotting Classic? No, it was I forget. The big stake race at the start of the year when we were third in our elimination. He raced really, really well that night. And very, very happy with what I've seen from him so far. White Tiger equaled the world record, smashed the track record, and a season's mark for 2-year-old gelding trotters, and looked great doing it last night. Stonebridge Simba also has looked tremendous, and also will be going to the final of the Pennsylvania Sires trotting for the trotter, 2-year-old trotting colts, and looked great doing it. Final Answer took his lifetime mark last week at the Meadows, 159 in the mud off the pace victory, and looked great doing it. And last but not least is big Casanova's Jewel. A little bit of controversy with this guy because some of our owners wanted to take him back home, and I was going to, but apparently the rules are different here in Pennsylvania. You're allowed to break 4 times in a row as long as you have a flat line in 45 days and race. He'll be racing tonight. Now, I think the one of the mitigating factors is he is in the hunt to make the final of the Stallion Series final. He's sitting 5th or 6th right now in points. A flat line with some money tonight, and he makes the Pennsylvania Sires, the Stallion Series final. So both him and Final Answer. I think Final Answer is probably going to need a 1st or a 2nd, as he's only got 1 win in 1 start. There's 4 legs. I think he's probably outside the top 10 right now. A 1st or 2nd, I would hope, would propel him into top 10 status. I guess top 8, I think you probably have to be. I don't know. So that's it for Illinois, Indiana, and Andrew in Pennsylvania. We'll be right back with the turnouts, talk about why we turn them out, when we're coming back, and our expectations of them when they do.